My beloved child, there is a reason your heart paused when you saw this message, because not every warning arrives with noise, and not every truth comes from strangers. Some truths come quietly, through a feeling you cannot explain, through moments that seem ordinary until suddenly they are not. Today, you must listen carefully, because something hidden around you has been growing in silence, and if you ignore it, you may miss what has been standing in front of you for far too long. Don't skip, because every sentence matters, and something huge is waiting for you. A smile can hide intentions that words never reveal. Sometimes the people closest to you carry thoughts they never speak aloud, and while they may sit beside you, laugh with you, and move through daily life as if everything is normal, inside them another plan is slowly forming. This is why your spirit has felt unsettled lately. You noticed small changes but pushed them aside. You noticed pauses in conversations, unfinished sentences, strange looks, sudden silence when you entered the room. Nothing looked serious enough to question, yet none of it truly left your mind. Stay till the end, because what you dismissed as coincidence may be connected more than you realize. There are moments when family energy shifts before events happen. It is subtle at first. A delayed answer. A softer voice than usual. A conversation that ends too quickly when you appear. These things seem harmless, but they often carry meaning deeper than appearance. The title brought you here for a reason, because what is being planned may not be what you first imagine. Sometimes taking something does not mean money, objects, or visible things. Sometimes what someone tries to take is attention, trust, influence, peace, or a place in your future that you never expected to defend. That is why you must be careful, not with fear, but with awareness. There is a hidden difference between love and competition, and sometimes even close bonds become quietly affected by comparison. A person may never say they feel overlooked, but deep inside they begin measuring every detail, your progress, your conversations, your opportunities, the way others respond to you, even the peace you carry when they themselves feel uncertain. What begins as silent comparison can slowly become a private intention. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next few moments may explain why certain things recently felt unusual. Have you noticed that every time something important approaches your life, a strange interruption appears? A conversation changes direction. A plan delays unexpectedly. News reaches someone else before reaching you. The pattern is not random. Patterns often speak before truth arrives. There are things happening around you that have not yet reached the surface. A person close to you may already know more than they have revealed. A decision may already be forming in another mind while you are still trying to understand why your heart feels restless. That restlessness is not without reason. Sometimes someone close believes they are protecting themselves, while in reality they are stepping into something they do not fully understand. They may not even realize how their actions affect what belongs to your peace. What matters now is not anger. What matters is clarity. You must observe quietly, because loud reactions hide important details. Stay till the end, because there is one sign many people miss: when someone suddenly becomes too interested in things they never cared about before. Questions become more frequent. Small details about your plans attract unusual attention. Certain names are repeated. Certain topics return again and again. It feels casual, but it is often where hidden intention begins to show itself. There are doors in life that open only once, and sometimes people nearby sense that something meaningful is approaching you before you fully see it yourself. They notice change before you announce it. They feel your direction shifting before you speak of it. And sometimes that creates movement behind your back that you never expected. This is why you must protect your words for a while. Not every thought should be spoken immediately. Not every plan needs to be shared before it becomes stable. Silence is not weakness. Silence often protects what is still growing. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. A truth is slowly approaching, and when it becomes clear, you will understand why today felt different. There is a conversation that may soon happen unexpectedly. A sentence may be spoken casually, yet inside it you will hear everything you needed to know. Pay attention when ordinary moments suddenly feel heavier than usual. The strongest people are not those who react first, but those who understand before they speak. Watch carefully. Listen deeply. Let actions explain what words avoid. Because soon, something hidden will become visible, and when it does, your calmness will matter more than anything. Not every plan succeeds simply because it is made in silence. Sometimes hidden intentions collapse the moment truth begins to rise. And the reason you are hearing this now is because you are meant to notice before confusion grows larger. Stay till the end, because the next part carries what happens when hidden family intentions begin to surface, and the sign that reveals what someone truly wants before they ever admit it. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Not every hidden plan stays hidden for long, and sometimes the first clue appears in the smallest moment. The kind of moment most people ignore, but the heart remembers long after it passes. A sudden pause before answering your question, a smile that arrives too late, a subject changed the second your future is mentioned. These are not always random. Sometimes they are quiet signals that something deeper is moving beneath the surface. Don't skip, because what you hear now may connect pieces you have been trying to understand for days. There are seasons when people close to you begin acting differently because they feel something changing around you before you even speak about it. They sense movement, possibility, attention, opportunity, or affection entering your path, and while some celebrate it openly, others begin processing it silently. Silence is where hidden intentions often begin to grow. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There are times when a person does not directly reach for what belongs to you, but instead slowly positions themselves near it, watching, learning, listening, waiting for the right moment. That is why your awareness matters now more than ever. A surprising truth many discover too late is that closeness does not always remove comparison. Even inside family, quiet comparison can exist without being spoken aloud. One person notices what another receives, how others speak about them, who pays attention, whose name keeps returning in conversations. These details seem small until they begin shaping silent decisions. You may have already felt that a certain conversation recently carried unusual weight. Someone asked about your plans with unexpected interest. Someone repeated a detail you shared only once. Someone remembered something they normally would not notice. These moments deserve attention because hidden intention often reveals itself through unusual focus. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because what happens next often begins with information moving before permission is given. A thought you kept private somehow reaches another place. A possibility connected to your future suddenly becomes known by someone you did not tell. This is where many realize that silence around them was never completely silent. The title matters because sometimes what a sister plans to take is not visible at first. It may be trust that was meant for you, attention meant to reach you first, a role you expected to hold, or influence over something personal that should have remained in your hands. What makes this powerful is that such things rarely happen openly. They happen through timing, presence, and quiet positioning. Stay till the end, because one rare sign changes everything. When a person begins appearing wherever your important moments gather. Not by accident, but repeatedly. Conversations, names, future plans, emotional topics, somehow they keep arriving there first. Patterns like this are not always simple coincidence. There is another sign many ignore, sudden kindness that feels unusually timed. Not false kindness, but kindness that appears exactly when something important around you begins moving. Timing can reveal what words never explain. Do not rush to judge. Calm observation is stronger than quick reaction. The more peaceful you remain, the more clearly hidden details begin showing themselves. People reveal themselves most when they believe no one is noticing. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. A sentence may soon be spoken in front of you that seems ordinary to everyone else, yet inside it you will hear the missing answer. It may come casually, unexpectedly, in a room where nobody thinks it matters. But for you, it will connect everything. There are moments when truth arrives softly before it becomes undeniable. A name mentioned twice. A question repeated differently. A sudden curiosity about someone or something that belongs near your future. These are not details to dismiss anymore. Stay till the end, because once you understand the pattern, you will know how to protect your peace without conflict. Not every situation needs confrontation. Some situations only need wisdom, patience, and fewer spoken details. The strongest position now is quiet strength. Let people speak more than you do. Let actions continue naturally. Truth becomes clearer when you stop trying to force it. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next part reveals the exact moment hidden intentions become impossible to hide, and why the next unexpected conversation may change how you see everything around you. Don't skip. Sometimes the truth does not arrive through confession, it arrives through timing, through a moment so ordinary that nobody notices except the person meant to understand it. A single look, a delayed answer, a name spoken at the wrong moment, and suddenly what felt uncertain begins forming a clear picture. That is why you must pay attention now, because the next phase of what is unfolding may already be closer than you think. Don't skip, because every second from here carries something important, and something huge is waiting for you. There are moments when hidden intentions become impossible to hide because pressure changes people. When something valuable comes near, whether it is trust, opportunity, connection, or a place in someone's future, people who were once quiet begin revealing more than they realize. Their questions become sharper. Their attention becomes focused. Their presence appears exactly where important things are happening. Stay till the end, because what you once ignored as a small pattern may soon become impossible to dismiss. Think carefully about recent days. Did someone suddenly want to know details they never cared about before? Did certain topics return again and again, almost as if someone was trying to understand more than they admitted? These repeated moments often carry the beginning of hidden plans. The strongest truth is this: people often reveal what matters to them by what they keep returning to. A person may pretend not to care, yet still circle around the same subject in different ways. They may ask casually today, then differently tomorrow, then mention it again when they think you are not noticing. Patterns speak loudly when words remain controlled. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because there is a reason your spirit has felt alert. Inner discomfort often appears before visible proof. Before truth becomes obvious, the heart usually notices first. That feeling you pushed aside may have been your first clue. The title brought you here because sometimes what someone close tries to take is not physical at all. It can be emotional space, influence in a decision, closeness with someone important, or a role they believe should belong to them instead of you. These things rarely happen directly. They happen slowly, through repeated small steps that appear harmless until they suddenly matter. Stay till the end, because one surprising moment often changes everything, when a private detail returns to you from a different direction. Something you shared quietly appears somewhere else. A thought you spoke carefully comes back through another voice. That is when many realize that not everything around them stayed where it was spoken. There is also another sign: watch how someone reacts when your name is connected to good news. Genuine peace has one expression, hidden comparison has another. The difference is subtle, but once you notice it, you never forget it. A quiet smile can sometimes hide many thoughts. A short silence can hold more meaning than long conversation. A person who says little may still be deciding much inside themselves. This is why calm observation matters now more than fast conclusions. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Soon there may be a moment when someone says, "I was only trying to help," and perhaps they mean it, perhaps they do not fully understand how far their actions have already reached. Intentions are often mixed, and not every action begins with full clarity. But results still matter. Stay till the end, because what comes next may surprise you most. Sometimes truth appears when nobody is searching for it. An unexpected conversation in another room. A sentence spoken while attention is elsewhere. A name repeated at the exact wrong time. These moments arrive quietly, but they reveal what silence has been protecting. Do not rush into speaking everything you feel. Let truth come fully before you respond. The strongest people know when to remain still long enough for everything hidden to become visible. And remember this carefully: not every hidden plan reaches completion. Many quiet intentions lose strength the moment awareness begins. Once you see clearly, confusion loses power. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The next part reveals the exact sign that shows whether hidden intentions are temporary, or whether a bigger surprise is already forming around you right now. Stay till the end. There comes a point when silence can no longer protect what has been hidden, and that point often arrives without announcement. One ordinary day begins like every other, and then a single sentence, a small reaction, or an unexpected expression reveals more than weeks of careful behavior ever could. This is why you must listen closely now, because the next sign is the one many people remember long after everything becomes clear. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The deeper truth is that hidden intentions become visible when circumstances suddenly change. A plan shifts, a new possibility appears, or attention moves in your direction, and that is when reactions become impossible to fully control. Someone who looked calm before may suddenly become unusually attentive. Someone quiet may begin asking more questions than expected. Someone who rarely comments may suddenly want details. Stay till the end, because one of the strongest signs is when your future begins attracting interest from unexpected places. A person close to you may start following every detail not because they are curious, but because they sense something important forming around you and they do not want to be outside of it. Sometimes the title becomes clear only after a delay, because what is being taken is not obvious at first glance. It may be first access to information, closeness to an opportunity, emotional influence in a situation, or a position beside something meaningful that you thought would naturally remain yours. Quiet steps often shape outcomes before anyone realizes they matter. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because there is another rare clue. Watch what happens when your name is mentioned unexpectedly in conversation. Some people respond naturally. Others pause for half a second too long, as if processing something they did not expect to hear aloud. That pause can hold more truth than many spoken explanations. A surprising revelation often begins with repetition. The same subject appears from different directions. The same person returns in different conversations. The same question is asked again, but with different words. These repetitions are rarely random when they happen close together. Stay till the end, because the strongest observers understand that hidden movement often becomes visible through timing. Why does someone arrive exactly when certain discussions begin? Why do they suddenly become present when your important matters are mentioned? Why does their attention sharpen only when specific names or plans appear? Timing reveals intention more clearly than words. Another sign appears when someone becomes unusually careful with their tone around one topic but relaxed around everything else. That change is subtle, yet powerful. It means that subject carries weight inside them. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. Soon there may be a moment where two small details connect at once, a sentence you remember from before, and a new reaction happening now. Suddenly the pattern becomes undeniable. What once looked unrelated begins forming one clear line. And yet, even now, the strongest move is calmness. Not every truth needs immediate confrontation. Some truths complete themselves when given enough quiet space. The more peacefully you watch, the more clearly everything arranges itself. Sometimes a person close to you does not even realize how transparent timing has become. They believe small actions remain unnoticed, but patterns always leave traces. The same curiosity. The same careful listening. The same sudden interest when something connected to you begins moving forward. Stay till the end, because what happens next may surprise you most of all. A simple conversation may soon reveal who already knows more than they admitted. It may happen casually, without intention, but once spoken, it cannot be unheard. The reason this matters now is because awareness changes outcomes. Once you understand the rhythm around you, you stop giving confusion unnecessary power. You begin protecting your peace with wisdom instead of emotion. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The final part reveals why the next ordinary moment may carry the clearest answer yet, and how one unexpected detail could explain everything that has felt unusual until now. The final truth often arrives when nobody is expecting it, and that is why the most ordinary moment can suddenly become unforgettable. A simple conversation, a small reaction, an answer given too quickly, or too carefully, and everything that once felt uncertain begins to make sense. If you have stayed until this point, then listen closely, because this part carries the clearest meaning of all. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. There are times when hidden intentions remain invisible only until one missing detail appears. The moment that detail arrives, every earlier sign suddenly connects. The pauses, the repeated questions, the carefully timed interest, the unusual attention around certain topics, none of it feels random anymore. Stay till the end, because the strongest sign often comes through contrast. A person behaves one way in ordinary moments, but changes completely when something connected to your future is mentioned. That contrast reveals where their attention truly lives. The title becomes fully clear here. Sometimes what someone close is planning to take is not an object, but influence over a moment that deeply matters to you. It may be the first chance to shape a conversation, closeness to an important decision, emotional space in someone's mind, or quiet control over how something develops before you even realize movement has begun. A once-in-a-lifetime revelation is this: many people do not notice hidden movement until timing exposes it. Why does someone suddenly know details they were never directly told? Why do they appear informed before you expected them to be? Why does a private topic return from another direction? These moments are often where truth steps into view. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next ordinary day may carry the clearest answer. Someone may speak casually and reveal knowledge they should not naturally have. A name may appear in conversation at the exact moment you least expect it. A small reaction may answer questions nobody asked aloud. Sometimes what changes everything is not a dramatic event, but a single sentence spoken without preparation. You hear it, and instantly your mind returns to every small sign you noticed before. That is when clarity arrives, not loudly, but completely. Stay till the end, because another powerful truth must be understood: awareness protects peace. The moment you see clearly, confusion loses strength. You stop guessing. You stop doubting your own observations. You begin understanding why certain moments felt unusual long before proof appeared. There is also something surprising many forget: hidden intentions do not always stay strong once they are quietly understood. Often, the moment awareness rises, everything shifts naturally. Timing changes. Energy changes. What was forming quietly begins losing momentum. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you. The strongest response is never panic. It is calm presence. Let people continue naturally. Let truth complete itself. What belongs to you does not become smaller because someone looked toward it. What is meant for your peace remains clear when you carry wisdom. The rarest people are those who notice without becoming harsh, who understand without rushing, who protect their future without unnecessary noise. That is your strength now. A final detail matters. Sometimes the person close to you may not fully understand how visible their timing has become. They may believe everything still looks ordinary. But patterns always speak. Repeated focus always speaks. Carefully placed attention always speaks. Stay till the end, because the next unexpected moment in your home, your conversation, or your daily routine may reveal everything you needed to know. And when it does, you will remember that the signs were present all along. Don't skip, because something huge is waiting for you, even after this moment. Sometimes clarity begins exactly when you decide to observe quietly and trust what repeated patterns have already shown you.